years. 400 years of exile, 400 years of pain, 400 years of carrying Africa in the rain, of foreign soil beneath us, of foreign skies above. 400 years of missing the home we learned to love. From memory, not from seeing, from blood, not from the eye. 10 generations born in exile, 10 generations asking why. 400 years is not just a number. 400 years of exile and hunger, for the soil of the ancestors, for the air of the land. 400 years, we still understand who we are, where we came from. 400 years could not take our home. 400 years we carried Africa. 400 years we were never alone. They took the body across the water, but could not take the soul. They scattered us across the earth, but could not make us whole. Without the memory of home that lives below the mind, in the drum and in the movement, in the prayer left behind. Africa survived the exile, in the rhythm and the song, in the way we grieve together, in the place we all belong. 400 years is not just a number. Oh, 400 years of exile and hunger, for the soil of the ancestors, for the air of the land. 400 years, we still understand who we are, where we came from. 400 years could not take our home. 400 years we carried Africa. 400 years we were never alone. 10 generations of children born on foreign ground, never seeing the red soil where the ancestors were found, but carrying it in the heartbeat, carrying it in the blood, carrying Africa silently through every fire and flood. The exile was the longest, the exile was the deepest, but the thread back to the homeland was always kept the sweetest. In secret in the music, in secret in the prayer. 400 years of exile, and Africa was still there. 400 years is not just a number. 400 years of exile and hunger, for the soil of the ancestors, for the air of the land. 400 years, we still understand who we are, where we came from. 400 years could not take our home. 400 years we carried Africa. 400 years we were never I dream of Africa. I dream of Africa. Oh, oh. I dream of Africa before I've ever been. I dream of red earth mornings and everything between. The baobab tree standing in the golden afternoon. I dream of African sunsets underneath the African moon. My grandmother never told me she had forgotten the name, but in my sleep Africa finds me every night just the same. I dream of Africa. The blood remembers what the mind forgot. I dream of Africa. That dream is all we've got. Of the home that was taken, of the land left behind. I dream of Africa living in the mind. Not the Africa of Babylon's making, not the Africa of their lies. I dream of the real Africa rising before my eyes. I dream of the specific light that falls on African soil. I dream of the specific grief that centuries cannot spoil. The drum sounds familiar, though I've never heard it live. Something in my body knows the rhythm that helps us survive. 3 generations removed from the continent's red ground, and still Africa visits me in sleep without a sound. I dream of Africa. The blood remembers what the mind forgot. I dream of Africa. That dream is all we've got. Of the home that was taken, of the land left behind. I dream of Africa living in the mind. Not the Africa of Babylon's making, not the Africa of their lies. I dream of the real Africa rising before my eyes. The DNA carries coordinates, the body knows which way is home. Even after 400 years, even scattered and alone, across Jamaica and Brazil, across Harlem and beyond, the same Africa appearing in the same dreaming bond that connects every diaspora child to the continent of birth. I dream of Africa, the most ancient home on earth. I dream of Africa. The blood remembers what the mind forgot. I dream of Africa. That dream is all we've got. Of the home that was taken, of the land left behind. I dream of Africa living in the mind. Not the Africa of Babylon's making, not the Africa of their lies. I dream Africa, I am coming home. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Boarding the plane, going home. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Going home. Oh, oh. Passport in my hand now, destination on the page. Accra, Ghana written there, beginning of a new age. Standing at the gate now, the ocean waits below. The same water that took them, now taking me back home. My hands are slightly shaking, my heart is beating fast. Something in my bloodline knows the exile cannot last. Boarding the plane, going back across the water. Boarding the plane, every African son and daughter. Whoever dreamed of going home is boarding this plane with me. Boarding the plane, flying toward what we should be. The ancestors are watching, the ancestors are ready. Boarding the plane, keeping my heart steady. Going home, going home. Boarding the plane, going home. And for those who cannot travel, whose ticket is the soul, the spiritual crossing happening, making the spirits whole. The decision to return in consciousness and pride. Boarding the plane of awareness with Africa inside. Both journeys are the same journey, both crossings lead one way. Back to what was always ours, back to Africa today. Boarding the plane, going back across the water. Boarding the plane, every African son and daughter. Whoever dreamed of going home is boarding this plane with me. Boarding the plane, flying toward what we should be. The ancestors are watching, the ancestors are ready. Boarding the plane, keeping my heart steady. Going home, going home. Boarding the plane, going home. The same ocean below me that swallowed so many souls. I whisper their names over the water as the airplane slowly rolls down the runway and lifts up into the African sky. Every ancestor who never made it back, I carry as I fly. This journey is for all of them, the ones who couldn't return. Boarding this plane for every soul whose freedom had to burn in the middle passage darkness. In the plantation's heat, I board this plane for all of them, the circle to complete. Boarding the plane, going back across the water. Boarding the plane, every African son and daughter. Whoever dreamed of going home is boarding this plane with me. Boarding the plane, flying toward what we should be. The ancestors are watching, the ancestors are ready. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. Oh, the door opens and the air hits me first. African air, ending 4 centuries of thirst. Something in my body, before my mind can speak, recognizes what surrounds me, and my legs go slightly weak. I step down from the plane, my foot touches the ground. African soil beneath me, and I cannot make a sound. First steps on African soil, the body remembers everything. First steps on African soil, hear the ancestors sing. Something below the conscious, something below the mind. First steps on African soil, leaving the exile behind. The key finding the lock, the blood finding the source. First steps on African soil, the return run its course. I kneel down slowly and I touch the earth with my hands. Red African soil, the body understands what the mind could not explain, what no words could say. The DNA was always pointing toward this very day. Tears coming without warning from somewhere very deep. 400 years of exile, finally released from sleep. First steps on African soil, the body remembers everything. First steps on African soil, hear the ancestors sing. Something below the conscious, something below the mind. First steps on African soil, leaving the exile behind. The key finding the lock, the blood finding the source. First steps on African soil, the return run its course. And for the spiritual traveler arriving in their own way, the moment consciousness floods in on their own arrival day. The first time Africa becomes more than a dream. The first time home is present, not as distant as it seemed. Both arrivals are the same, both overwhelm the heart, both mark the ending of the exile, both the homecoming start. First steps on African soil, the body remembers everything. First steps on African soil, hear the ancestors sing. Something below the conscious, something below the mind. First steps on African soil, leaving the exile behind. The key finding the lock, the blood finding the source. First steps on African soil, the return castle on the Ghanaian shore. I stand before the ocean and the door of no return, where millions passed before. My people passed through this door. My blood walked through this door. The castle wall still standing, the dungeon still below, where they held them in the darkness before they had to go across the ocean forever, across the water of no return. I stand at this door weeping for everything we had to learn. Door of no return, I am walking back through. Door of no return, the return is overdue. What they call no return, I am returning now. Door of no return, the ancestors show me how to walk back through what was meant to be forever. Door of no return, the exile is over, walking back through the door they said was one way. Door of no return becomes the door of return today. I touch the walls of Elmina and feel what cannot be named. The hands that touched these same walls before they were taken and chained. The salt air from the ocean, the same salt air they breathed last before the door closed behind them, before the die was cast of 400 years of exile, of generations lost at sea. I whisper their names at this doorway, I whisper them into the breeze. Door of no return, I am walking back through. Door of no return, the return is overdue. What they call no return, I am returning now. Door of no return, the ancestors show me how to walk back through what was meant to be forever. Door of no return, the exile is over, walking back through the door they said was one way. Door of no return becomes the door of return today. The tears are uncontrollable, standing where they stood last. The present and the past, the present and the past, colliding at this doorway in the salt air and the stone. My grandmother's grandmother was not alone. She is here in this moment. She is here in my tears. She is here in my returning. After all these years, I came back me into the afternoon bright. I kneel down on the ground and press my palms into the soil. Red African earth between my fingers, worth more than any toil could ever compensate, could ever hope to pay. This is ancestral ground. I am home today. Ancestral ground. The soil knows my name. Ancestral ground. The blood and earth the same. 400 years of exile could not sever this thread. Ancestral ground, connecting living to the dead. The ancestors are not gone, they are in this soil. Ancestral ground, beneath me after all the toil of exile and of wandering, of longing and of loss. Oh, ancestral ground, worth every price and cost. This baobab tree before me was alive when they were here. The same tree that my ancestors walked beneath without fear. Before the ships came to the shore, before the exile began, this tree witnessed my people. This tree remembers the land. I place my hand upon its bark and feel the centuries dissolve. The tree connects us through the years, the oldest one who can resolve. Ancestral ground, the soil knows my name. Ancestral ground, the blood and earth the same. 400 years of exile could not sever this thread. Ancestral ground, connecting living to the dead. The ancestors are not gone, they are in this soil. Ancestral ground, beneath me after all the toil of exile and of wandering, of longing and of loss. Oh, ancestral ground, worth every price and cost. And for the spiritual traveler, finding their ancestral ground in the practice and the language, in the community they found, the drumbeat that their body recognized before the mind, the tradition that was waiting for them to come and find. Both hands in both soils, both hearts in both homes. Ancestral ground is everywhere. setting us free. Oh yeah, home was always here. Nothing could destroy. Oh yeah, 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 yeah. After the tears at the castle, after the soil in my hands, after the baobab bearing witness, something finally understands. Inside me and around me, something settling into place. Home was always here, in every time and every space. It survived in the music, the reggae and the blues, the jazz and gospel carrying African home in every groove. It survived in the cooking, in the spices and the ways of preparing food that never forgot its African ancestral days. Home was always here, they could not take it away. Home was always here, hidden and waiting every day. In the music and the movements, in the prayer and the drum. Home was always here, no matter where we were from. Babylon tried to take it, Babylon could not win. Home was always here, hiding deep within the blood, the rhythm, the grief and the joy. Home was always here, nothing could destroy. It survived in the movement, the way African bodies move to rhythm anywhere on earth. There is no mistake in the groove, something recognizable from Kingston to Lagos town, from Salvador to Harlem. Home never put itself down. It stayed in this specific texture of our African grief sounds, the same beneath the accents, the same across the grounds. Home was always here, they could not take it away. Home was always here, hidden and waiting every day. In the music and the movement, in the prayer and the drum. Home was always here, no matter where we were from. Babylon tried to take it, Babylon could not win. Home was always here, hiding deep within the blood, the rhythm, the grief and the joy. Home was always here, nothing could destroy. I thought I had to travel to find what I had lost. I thought the exile meant that home was worth the cost of the journey back across the ocean, of the passport and the plane. But home was in me all the while, home was in my veins. The journey back to Africa revealed what was always true. Home was always here, in me and in you. Home was always here, they could not take it away. Home was always here, hidden and waiting every day. In the music and the movement, in the prayer We are home, every diaspora devotion. We are home, in the kitchen and the church. We are home, after the long and painful search. We are home in Kingston, Jamaica. We are home in Lagos, Nigeria. We are home in Salvador, Brazil. We are home and always will be connected to the source, to the ancient and the soil. We are home after 4 centuries of exile and of toil. We are home, the exile is over. We are home, no longer a rover on foreign soil and foreign ground. We are home, the home was always found inside the blood and in the drum, inside the prayer where we come from, the most ancient place on earth. We are home, we know our worth. We are home, we are finally home. 10 albums we have traveled, through the God and through the pain, through the healing and the warriors, through the children and the rain, of exile and of longing, of dreaming and return. 10 albums leading to this moment, everything we had to learn. Who we are and where we came from, who fought for us and why, leading home now underneath the African sky. We are home, the exile is over. We are home, no longer a rover on foreign soil and foreign ground. We are home, the home was always found inside the blood and in the drum, inside the prayer where we come from, the most ancient place on earth. We are home, we know our worth. We are home, we are finally home. We are home in consciousness. We are home in pride. We are home in knowing what we carry inside. The pharaoh and the warrior, the scholar and the queen, the psalm and the ancestor, everything we've been through, the healing and the longing, through everything we've said. We are home among the living, we are home among the dead, through the children and the dreaming, through the prophet